Hi guys, my name's Rick. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing. I got my new tripod. I've never used this kind of tripod before. It's the type that has the detachable monopod. I'm hoping that's going to be something I really end up enjoying, the ability to switch between the two. If any of you have used this type of tripod before, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular type, the tripod with the detachable monopod or selfie stick. While we do this, I'm going to, I'll tell you just a little bit about my channel, about where I live and stuff like that. The first thing we're going to look at is I got phone mounts for the tripod right in here. I already have one, but I actually have another project I want to do, and I needed a couple more because I'm going to modify a walking stick and put a camera mount on the top of it. So I needed a couple of camera mounts that I can or phone mounts that I can actually kind of destroy. This is supposed to have a phone mount in it. I don't know if it does or not, but it's supposed to. So we're going to find out. Let me see if I can get this open right here. There we go. I want to see if these are like the ones I already have. They look pretty similar, so I'm pretty sure they'll work for my phone. I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. And yeah, this is pretty much the same thing that I have already. In fact, it looks exactly the same, so that's good because I know it fits my phone. I know it'll work. So that's good. I have two of those. I'll just set those over there for now, so that's good. I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel for a long time, but I haven't been able to figure out what I wanted the content to be, what the topic was. And I have another project that I'm going to be doing here tomorrow. I've been waiting for about 3 or 4 days to do it. I got to go down in the basement and change out some electrical breakers in the panel box. I went down there yesterday and the basement is flooded. It always floods. I'll tell you about that later on, probably in the next video, because we're going to have to drain the basement before we can change the electrical outlets. But I'm going to make a video, take you guys with me down to the basement. We'll do that. I live in my daughter's house, her and her family. I just moved here from Hawaii a few months ago. COVID-19, all the shutdowns and layoffs and all that kind of stuff. It just put me in that position where it made more sense for me to go ahead and move here. I was going to move here when I retired in a couple of months, but I ended up coming a little early. Anyway, we live in a old coal mining camp in the coal fields of Southwest Virginia, and we live in a hollow. There's a mountain behind us back here. Across the road there's another mountain, and there's one road, one way in, one way back out. It's a hollow. It's just not a family-owned hollow like a lot of them are that you see in movies and that kind of stuff, where the whole family kind of is spread out living in mobile homes and stuff like that. We just have we have a lot of neighbors all living on this one road. So there's nobody behind us. It's just the forest behind us and the forest across the road in front of us. So I thought it would be good. Hillbilly just sounded funny to me, so I thought it would be a little bit humorous. So I called it Hillbilly Hollow, because we do live in a hollow, and we're out in the boonies too. 3 miles from the nearest store, no cable TV, no cell phone service. We do have Wi-Fi, which allows me to do YouTube. But anyway, like I was saying, I've been wanting to do YouTube for a long time, make myself a channel. And the other day I was thinking, well, I got to go down and change these electrical breakers. So maybe I could just do a YouTube channel on being retired and the kinds of things I get into being retired, little projects. I've got several little projects that I want to do around the house, help the kids out. and stuff like that. So I thought, well, you know, and maybe I can do some fishing, sightseeing, wildlife, all kinds of stuff. We have black bears come in our backyard, not this time of year because they're in hibernation right now, but I've already seen evidence before they went into hibernation, probably right before they went into hibernation, of black bear in the yard. So hopefully I can get some video of that. But anyway, let's open this up and see what we got going on here. I've been excited to do this. I've been waiting several days to go down in the basement and take care of this right here. But the timing of it was not that good because, like I said, I need somebody to work the camera for me. So I just went ahead and bought this tripod. I like the idea that I can change it and use it as a monopod. But I don't know how easy that's going to be to do, especially like in a situation like in the basement. Not a lot of room in the basement. But I'm going to explain a little bit more about the basement when we go down there because, like I said, it floods. If it rains, it floods. If it snows and the snow melts, it floods. So this thing feels really good. And it did come in a carry-in case, which is very handy, very convenient. I dropped the phone, and it's very similar to the other one, so I think it's going to work fine too. So my phone almost dropped it again. I done dropped it once. All right, let's see. Yeah, oh, it's got a little foamy on the back. Well, it's not exactly, but it is spring loaded, and I think it will open wide enough. I won't know for sure until after this video is over because I'm using my phone to take the video like I mentioned earlier. That's what I'll be using for a while now. I can't afford to go buy me I want to get a Canon M50. I've been doing some looking on YouTube videos and stuff, and that seems to still be a pretty good camera for doing YouTube videos. Pretty popular, the Canon M50. So that's what I want to get, but I can't get one right now. But anyway, I think this will work. If not, I'll use one of the other ones because, like I said, I have my own already. I want a couple of them because in another project, I'm going to, I got to buy a new walking stick. I've got a couple already, but one of them is a nice black iron bamboo walking stick, and I don't want to cut it, but it's 55 inches tall, which is a good height for doing videos from, I think, just in general, especially out in public. So I want to open this up right here. I know you guys may not be able to see it that well. I've never even used it, so I don't know exactly how it's supposed to work. I think you got to open it all the way up. Oh, it locks. There we go. I just now figured that out. I was kind of wondering about that. I got a little footstool right here in front of me that I use with my chair. I don't know. I don't think you guys can see this all that well. I got my black shirt on, but I like this. I can't put my phone on it right now. It's supposed to be 360 degree. Okay. I don't know if I can make that loose. I'll have to figure out what all these, it does have a quick release plate that doesn't seem to be too quick to release. Of course, I have not looked at the instructions, so I don't know how it's supposed to release, but that doesn't appear to be it. It seems like, oh, maybe you just I didn't take it loose enough. Okay. I'm used to the kind that just has a little lever on it. You pull the lever and the thing opens. That's okay. I know you can't see me that good, guys. I'm in my room and I don't have a whole lot of space. I have enough space for me, but not for me and photography equipment. That's all right though. This is heavy. It's a good heavy duty tripod. I like that, and that's why I actually ordered it. It looked like it was going to be heavy, aluminum tubing in the legs and everything. And another reason I bought this particular one, guys, is this thing extends up to 80 inches. I'm 72 inches tall, 6 foot, and this goes up to 80 inches. So what I'm thinking is I might be able to get it set up behind me so that my camera can look right over the top of my head like this. That's what I'm thinking, if I need to do that, which would be an awesome feature. The monopod also does the same thing. So I want to figure out how to take this the monopod part out. And I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know how it does that. Unless you just take it out. That might have been a mistake. So I'm going to have to figure that part out, guys, because I don't see how this comes out unless you take this loose and just take the whole thing off. Oh, there it is. Well, there's it extended. It didn't come off, but it extended. That's pretty cool. But now I got to see if it tightens back up. So that's pretty cool. This thing holds 33 pounds too, guys. 33 pounds. It has dual levelers. I guess that's what this little red knob is for, is moving the plate on the top. This red knob right here can level it, and then there's a leveling bubble right here also. And so that's not quite level. I can't even see it. In fact, I don't even see it moving. So the leveling bubble, I don't know, guys. I don't think it works. I don't think the leveler is working. But maybe I just can't see it good enough in here. Maybe it needs to sit for it, because it's been laying on the side, bounced around, all that kind of stuff. It looks like the little bubble is broke up. But this is, and it has extendable legs. Which I like, that's nice. And I do like the way that works. And another thing I noticed that I really like is if I want to, I can keep this thing stable, release it, but I can actually set it up on an angle like this. And I don't know if you can see, but the legs actually lock in this configuration so that the tripod can be angled. And like I said, that would be real good for like shooting over my shoulder or something like that. I can get it angled in there beside me a little better. So I really do like that feature too. I didn't know it did that. That's a surprise and a nice one. It's a little stiff, but it's still good. I like it. I think maybe it even locked in at the lowest position. No, it didn't. Okay, just there, at that position. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to get this out. I don't really know how that comes out. I see a rubber bushing right there. So I'm guessing that this comes out. And then reattaches. I don't know if I like that strap on there right there. It seems it's almost in the way. Well, that's not going to come out that way either. I'm going to have to figure out how to take this thing apart, guys. sure I don't drop that. Yeah, there we go. So I don't know how the monopod comes out. I know it does. Oh, there it is. I think that might be it. Well, no. It has these rubber bushings on there. But that doesn't tell me how the thing actually comes out, because I don't see any way to release it from the legs. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Actually, maybe here's some. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is going to be. It looks like it's going to take. It sent me some Allen wrenches, 3 different Allen wrenches here, guys. So I may actually, in order to be able to take this thing out of here, I may have to use a tool and take it apart. I don't know about that. But it obviously does not have a quick release. For that, I thought it would. But I'll figure more out about that. So let's just take a look at the instructions since I'm here, since I got the video going. Because I really would like to see how this thing works. I got this thing sitting right in my face. That's okay, guys. Sorry. Don't worry about it. Let's see. I don't even know if it tells me how to do it. I don't even know if it shows how to take this thing apart. Actually, I'm not seeing anything that really shows. Quick release knob. Just shows that you screw that in and out. Oh, yeah. You have to take the hook out of the bottom. It says take the hook out of the bottom. Which, that within itself won't be quite so bad. Now, I'm going to loosen this up. I just really want to see how this comes out, guys. There it is. But there's also, sorry guys, a rubber gasket on the bottom of that. So, really got to be careful. I'm going to take this in and out to make sure I don't lose that rubber gasket. Now this way, without the gasket in there, it drops right in there pretty nicely. And it's still pretty stable. I don't know if the gasket actually makes it more stable or not. Let's put it back on here right quick and just see. Because if it really doesn't change the stability with the gasket in there, then I may use without the gasket. Now let me tighten that up. I put the gasket back on there. With it tight, it's got just a little bit of wiggle, but that's okay. It's stable when it's just sitting here. It's fine. So this is good. I'm going to like this. And I'm excited. We're going to be going down in the basement. I'm going to try it. I don't know if I can do it tomorrow or not. I went down in the basement today. It's been raining for the last couple of days. It did not rain today, but yesterday, the day before, and we've had a lot of snow. Actually, more snowfall this year than they've had in the last probably 4 or 5 years anyway. So a lot of snowfall, a lot of melt off, and then rain for a couple of days. A lot of groundwater, and it comes in the basement. Like I said, I'll show you more about, I'll actually show you where it comes in the basement at. But before I can work in the panel box, I got to get the lake out of the basement. So we may go down there tomorrow, see what's going on. We may pump that out, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that. I went down there today, checked the pump. I actually had to go out in the yard and get cinder blocks, take them down and put them in the basement so I could step on them, because the water was about 7 inches deep. Those are 8-inch hollow tiles, and the water was up to about 1 inch from the top of the cinder blocks. So it's 7 inches of water down there, and it was cold, very cold. But and I'm not going to stand in that to work in a panel box, because I'm going to do the panel box hot, and that's not something I would recommend you do. I'm not an electrician, but I did watch a YouTube video on how to change breakers, so I feel confident that I can go do that. So we're going to give it a shot, but I'm not going to do it standing in the lake. I'm going to drain the lake first, and then I'm going to do it with the panel box hot. It'll be fun. And I'll explain why I'm doing this. Everything's working right now. There was an issue, it got solved, but I'm still going to change these breakers, and I'll explain that when I do that video, which will be as soon as I can get the basement pumped out. We'll do that. So we'll check on it tomorrow and see if I can take care of that. The pump is down there running right now, or it was when I went down there a few hours ago and checked on it. It was still running, but the water seemed to be coming in at about the same rate that it was going out. So we weren't making no progress. So, and that's just going to take for things to start drying up a little bit, and it'll slow down. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you like these kind of this kind of channel, I mean, it's not about any one topic. It's just going to be me doing stuff, all kinds of different stuff, hopefully. And hit that subscribe button. Be one of my first subscribers. That would be really cool too. That's the whole point, is to maybe one day I can make a dime or two to supplement my retirement income, which is not going to be that much. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until then, aloha.